Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who's here. Anybody yet? Oh, I don't see anybody yet. Give it some time, give it some time. And let's clear the space, shall we? Let's do that. I hope y'all are having a good full moon in Libra. I feel a little bit scattered right now, but hopefully it'll pass. I'm going to blame it on all this Aries energy. I was so excited when we got into Aries season. And now I'm just like, all right, I need to rest. Too much of this all over the place with the sun in Aries. I see some people coming in. Good to see y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Ah, T. Witten's here tonight. Good to see you, T. Witten. I'm trying to clear the space. But man, I need to get some more candles. I need to get some more sage. And I don't know. I'm just down to the end. Are y'all, burning the candle at both ends, y'all, with all this Aries energy? Hi, CJ. CJ says, hola, from Massachusetts. Well, I'm from Texas, so howdy, y'all. Yeah, that's how we say it around here, these parts. Even though I'm a city girl, born and raised, right? Let's clear the space. I want to try to get some messages tonight for us. I do feel like, even though I don't want to force messages to be a relationship reading, I think it's probably going to end up being a relationship reading for a lot of us, because the sun in Aries is about the self, full moon in Libra, others, right? So there's this whole relational dynamic going on that I think we can't escape. And for those of you who don't know, a lot of times the full moons indicate something needs to get released. And in Libra, this is likely having to do with other people, relationships, okay? I want to start out with a few collective oracle cards before we get into the signs. And hi, Holly. And CJ says, love Texas and love y'all too. Why, thank you. And T. Witness saying, yeah, a little tired. Better than sitting around so much, though. Yeah, that's the truth. We have enough of that sitting around. And unfortunately, just a reminder, we've got a retrograde coming up at the end of the month, and that's going to kickstart retrograde season, and it's going to be thick. Like, honestly, I was looking at my goals for the year, because when the year started, I was kind of blank. But it's starting to fill out a little bit now, and I realize the next couple months, whatever I want to do, I got to do it. And the same goes for y'all too. It's because of all this retrograde energy. Like, we're out in the free and clear right now, but it's going to start getting stuck by the end of this month. So whatever you want to get off going, that one just jumped. Ooh, it was several. Ooh, okay. This is collective, right? Surrender, stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. I am so feeling the Aries energy with this, right? Aries can sometimes be stubborn. Aries is the ram, ramrodding your way through stuff. No judgment. I'm a Taurus rising. I know how to bulldoze my way through. I know how to be bullheaded, But this is saying, hey, take a more diplomatic approach, which is very Libra, And then we've got surrender to trust. Some of y'all having trust issues. We'll see if that comes up again. But this is saying trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So I don't think this is something Aries has a problem with, but maybe Libra, right? Libra can be maybe too concerned about not rocking the boat. So what I'm seeing collectively with these two cards is we got to strike the right balance between, you know, being very willful within ourselves and being diplomatic towards others, like strike the right balance, and also confidence in oneself, and not letting other people kind of take you off of that. Let me see what the foundation is. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Holy crap. Honestly, I think this is having a lot to do with us, well, with the South Node in Scorpio, and with us coming into the solar eclipse at the end of the month in Taurus. A lot of people are getting their boats rocked, okay? This says the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah, I'm really also getting these two very much related trust issues, okay? Because scarcity, there's fear there, you know? There's fear at the root of that. Some people have joined in. Hi, Tyrone. Tyrone is preaching to us. Yeah, well, go on and get off of it then if you don't believe in it. Tyrone, I would debate with you if we were on live chat, but I'm doing tarot right now, and I am calling upon Holy Spirit. And, you know, maybe join me for a live chat and we can definitely talk about that. But for right now, I am doing tarot for people who do believe. And if you don't, you are free to leave. Nobody is trying to convert you. All right, so let's move on. We had some other people join in. Sigma Hardy, thanks for joining. And Mama Lit, thanks for joining. So we looked at, you know, what we need to release collectively. Trust issues, scarcity issues, stubbornness, very willful behavior, lack of confidence in oneself. We need to let go of that collectively. Let's see what the self-loving advice is, because, you know, Aries is all about the self. Give us some love, right? So let's see what that's all about. And then we're going to get on to the readings for each individual sign. These are popping up, not want to go back down. Remember your spark. Okay. You are here for a purpose. Remember it or define it for yourself. I just did a private reading today. I was doing a healing reading today, and let me say that this issue came up in the private reading where I said, you know, I see this struggle where you're wanting to be about the 3D and then 5D angelic realm. God, spirit is like, I don't care about that. We care about you doing your destiny, your life purpose destiny. I mean, you're caring about all these, you know, worldly ambitions and accolades and all of that, but we don't really care about that. And so again, going back to that scarcity issue and the trust and all of that that you're having to work through, particularly having to do with others, people external to you, Spirit is like, you know, don't lose sight of this. What are you here for? Are you here to get worldly accolades? Are you here to, you know, get the high-end car or house or the highly respected job or whatever? Is it about that? No, it's about the things of the spirit, the things of the heart. This says coexist. Okay, this is another self-loving advice card for the collective. You do not need to win or harm anyone to be as you are. Appreciate diversity as part of nature. Variety is the spice of life. And you are safe. Honestly, I think it goes back to that trust issue that came up, okay? Some of you are definitely going through trust issues right now. Hey, I am. And with, you know, us coming into an eclipse in Taurus, which can have a lot to do with values and confidence and all of that. Maybe feeling a bit unstable, like not knowing what you can trust, okay? But this card is saying protection is always available to you. You have all the resources that you need, both within you and around you. I don't know why I'm being brought back to that light. That light. You are the light. I don't know why I'm seeing the angelic realm drawn into that. Some of you having to be a lot of patient. I mean, just really patient. This says conditions outside of us sometimes determine the best time to move forward. It's okay to wait and work on something else until conditions change. So again, because of us coming into eclipse season, because of us coming into retrogrades, there might be timing issues where you just kind of have to flow with it, go with it, flow with it. And remember, you've got this light within you. The light within you is God within you, right? God working in you and through you. And because you are God's, you're protected. Be patient. I'm being tested myself with this issue, you know. I've felt like I had to be patient with things that have just worn me thin. And it's frustrating, but now I'm starting to like look back and see that things that I felt like I didn't get it when I wanted it, or I didn't get it at all, I'm starting to say, well, holy crap, maybe that actually was the best thing for me. And I hate that. Okay, so let me try this again. I'm trying to pull cards to see which sign we're gonna do first. And I really mixed them up there. I really did, okay? And for those of you just joining in, let me remind you, I do the requested signs. I request them on my community page. How would you be notified of that? Well, if you're subscribed and you have activated the bell to receive all notifications, then whenever I put out a request for these readings, it's there. And so tonight, you know, we're doing Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Aquarius, and Aries. But I will do them as they come out. I'm mixing it all up right now to see who is first. Aquarius. Hey, I didn't plan that, but it worked out that way, and that's nice, considering I'm an Aquarian. I see some more people have joined in, and that is good. All right, Deborah says, glad you're here. Thank you. Sam Ash is here. Hello, beautiful sunshine. Virgo sun, thank you for your time. You know, Sam Ash, I don't think we didn't get a request for Virgo. So I'm going to try to keep it at roughly 15 minutes per sign. We're going to start off with Aquarius. And I personally feel like kind of doing a relationship. Let's do a you versus them. But let me say this. Because people have different transits going on, you know, this transit is impacting people differently. You know, them might be people you work with. This might not be a romantic reading. We're going to see where this goes, okay? I'm going to go as spirit leads. And, you know, if it turns into a love relationship reading, then so be it. But, who are they? Who are they for Aquarius? Who is showing up for Aquarius? Who is Aquarius's other that they are having to consider tonight on this full moon in Libra? Please show me. Who is the other person? Who is showing up? All right, I got one finally. Well, it's going to be for, oh boy, for some of you it might be a Capricorn, but for others of you, it's, you know, okay, it will be unique to each and every one of you with the sword. This is, each of you know who your person is. You know who's on your radar right now. I gotta say, if it's not a Capricorn, it could be somebody who you feel soul tied to. There might be some kind of karmic tie. There might be, for some of you, a sexual tie with this person. How does this person think of Aquarius? Well, they think you're holding yourself back from what? Some of them think you have put yourself in a self-imposed prison. Some of them think that you think too much. Oh, tell me something I don't know, right? That you're up in your head too much, that you create anxiety for yourself. What does Aquarius think about this person? I think you keep going back and forth in your head about this person. I don't know if you're sure, okay? I think that you want something stable and secure. I think that you're trying to be grounded and practical. Oh, now I got a lot of stuff. Okay. Well, okay, that came out the way I picked that up. Some of you have not been getting progress with this person. Things have not really been moving forward, maybe in the way that you wanted or as quickly as you wanted. There might have been a breakdown of communication, maybe because of somebody having some kind of emotional, with the Three of Cups in reverse, there's been some kind of emotional, maybe betrayal, that somebody hasn't really prioritized you emotionally. Sometimes Three of Cups could be outright like adultery, cheating. In some cases, they're just flirting with other people. But there's some kind of excessive indulgence. Some of you might have been dealing with excessive drinking, okay? Something to that effect, somebody around you. And again, I'm getting communication, breakdown of communications. Somebody, I'm hearing impatient because things are not expanding and moving forward and progressing. And I think that you want to put an end to this. I think that you don't like this. It's like, you know, piss or get off the pot. Either you're for me or you're not. I don't like all this mess. Like, Aquarians don't like emotional mess. Like, you have feelings for me or you don't, but don't, you know, don't be messy with it. And either we're moving forward or we're not. And Aquarians are very clear within themselves. Like, usually we can pretty much articulate what we want. And if we're not getting it, then, you know, we'll put an end to something. We'll cut it off. We'll Queen of Swords it. What feelings are you having to release right now with this person? What feelings are you having to release right now with, oh my gosh. Loving, romantic, passionate, intimate. So again, maybe there's some truth to the way they see you, that you're holding yourself back. Is this what you're holding back on? Like, I'm not really going to open up and be close to you because, wait, danger, danger. Yeah, I don't really know if this thing is going to move forward in a healthy, emotionally healthy direction. So I'm going to just kind of end things here. And that's sad. That's really, really sad. How about them? What are their feelings towards Aquarius? What are their, ooh. So there's some kind of disappointment here where, yet at the same time, it's challenging them, right? These dark feelings are challenging them. At the foundation, I think there's some kind of desperation. I don't know, I just heard quiet desperation, like somebody is not really opening up about, or I think it could be both people, not opening up about Now I'm getting something with the obsessions, with the obsessions and addictions with this Devil card. It's unhealthy. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. On their end, it's not looking very healthy, okay? And I'm also getting like somebody really wants to win here. They want to get the victory. Like they want to win what they want out of it. But what do they want out of it is it's causing you to just hold back on this stuff. What is the advice? What is the emotional work that needs to be done over the next 2 weeks? All right, that just came out. Judgment. Well, it came out in my lap in reverse, okay? And I don't know why I'm hearing suspend, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I'm getting off of this intuitively that both parties need to work on understanding each other, okay? There's somebody here that is acting in a way that's making another person, I think the Aquarian, feel very insecure. And it's kind of a domino effect. I think it bounces back to this person where they're grieved at not giving. But again, what does this person have to have in order to feel secure to really open up that heart space? I do feel like this is a love reading for many of you. And let me see if there's any, because I'm sensing that this is like a love or romantic reading. For some of you it's not, you know, but it could involve friends because I saw 3 of Cups there. For some of you it might involve a mother figure. Let me see. But I feel for most of you, this is like a love reading. All right. Oh, yeah. See, there it is. Oh, my God. Look at that. Soulmates. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. And we've got the Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Ah. This is kind of like really kind of judgment, you know, somebody has made a decision and a lot of the swords up in the head, and that's the way I think the Aquarian is being seen. But I'm getting intuitively, and I don't, you know, you gotta, it's a general reading, take it how it applies, but I get the vibe that for a moment, you and this other person need to just drop the judgment. Just take a time out on the judgment thing and say, you know, I mean, if anything, let's get clear on what each person needs in order to feel secure, in order to have trust in this relationship. All right, I just got a couple cards. Separation. I saw that some of you have probably been back and forth with this individual because I saw, right, well, there's definitely separation ending there. Yeah, oh my gosh, I hate this card. I hate this card. God, I hate it. Deception, all right? Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Let go of control issues is at the foundation. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Again, really not easy if you have trust issues, because this person is, I don't know, out partying, drinking, flirting, God forbid, sleeping around with all kinds of people. it's going to create problems. It's going to make, you know, Aquarian probably be like, yeah, I'm going to cut that shit off. Ain't nobody got time for that. But this is saying, you know, I don't know, take a time out, look beyond the veil. I don't know why I'm seeing that movie and being brought back to that movie, Pride and Prejudice. You know, prejudice, prejudge. This is not necessarily about color or race. This is about, I am making a judgment call about a person without really getting to know them and what is motivating them to hold back. Right, like saying, oh, well, you're just too much in your head and, you know, blah, 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 blah. Why don't you just stop that, Aquarius? No, why don't you just get to know Aquarius? Why don't you get to understand Aquarius? And then you won't be so quick to be like, yeah, get out of your head. That's how this is going to change, by the way. It changes here on the table, okay? Some of you, you have been through a time of separation with this person. You may go through a separation again with this person because something has got to change. Something's got to change. All right. So I see some people have been joining in. That's going to wrap up the Aquarius reading. Team Aquarius. Yeah, I saw some people come in and say, what is this? CJ says, I'm an Aqua, yeah. Okay, cool. Team Aquarius. And we'll put that off to the side. We'll see what comes up next for the signs that we're doing. All right. Cancer. Wow. All right, so it is. We are doing Cancer. And I don't think I did Cancer last time I went live, so that was cool. Some people request Cancer. And we'll see if this turns out to be a love reading or not. Like I said, we'll see which way it goes. And I'm basically pulling cards based on how Spirit leads, okay? All right, for Cancer, who is the other person in Cancer's life right now? Who is the other person? Who is their significant other? Who is Cancer thinking of right now? Did I get a jumper, a flipper? No. All right. It's like it wants to come out, but it didn't. There it is. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, sweet Jesus. What the heck going on here? Looks like this is somebody that you were partnered to or you are partnered to. This is the Lover's card, might be a Gemini. But, you know, next to the Seven of Swords, there's integrity issues and somebody's made some decisions here that are not on the up and up, have not been fair to both parties. Somebody has maybe been sneaking around. Somebody has been trying to get over on somebody else. Time for a fresh new start. Someone might have made a decision to sneak around and start getting new love, okay? Or again, this is something maybe from the past where somebody decided, you know what, I've had enough of this. I'm going to start a new relationship. Yes, past. I just said somebody from the past, and there's 6 of Cups indicating nostalgia. You might have children with them. You might have known this person in your younger years, and I'm getting a lot of youthful energy here off of both of these cards. So for some of you, it might involve your children, but I see a fresh new start. Tell me more. What does this person think of Cancer? 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 I just heard nothing. Nothing. Like, whoa, Cancer, come on now. Come on. I'm going to pull from a different deck. That's wild. That is so wild. Like, I'm not going to get it out of that deck. Okay, I'm going to pull from a different deck. Why would I hear that? Have they moved on? Okay, that's brutal. I know. Somebody's not thinking. Somebody's not thinking about it anymore. They're not giving it any thought. Tell me clearly, what are they thinking about Cancer? Please show me. Please show me for Cancer, what are they thinking? It's like it doesn't want to come out or something. I don't know. Like they don't want to talk about it, or they don't want to think about it or something. Okay. I'm more affected than you know. I wish I could take back the things I said. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. Okay. Whoever did this, lying, cheating, sneaking around, they were taking the easy way. That's just really, you know, that's the problem. Okay. And whoever was lying is now regretting it. And they're not opening up about it. All right. I'm gonna say that somebody is really trying to get a fresh start, and they're trying to put this out of their head and not focus or fixate on it, which again, I don't know, I'm getting some kind of overlap in that reading, but let me put it on you now and see if I can get some talking here with this. Like, what does Cancer think about this person? What does Cancer think about this person? Again, there's children there, so, you know, if you don't have children with this person, there's something about them that feels like home to you. There's something that, like you maybe feel a sense of belonging with this person. You feel some level of harmony and stability with this person. Oh my gosh, there's love for this person. You actually have emotional feelings for them. You think of them. You think about the fallout. Okay. Again, possibly a child, but I am also getting an air sign here: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I think that some of you, your mind is very much on this fallout, okay? And there's a lot of feelings and thoughts, mental restless energy about this fallout. What happened? Let me see what happened. What happened here? What is this fallout about? Again, with the Tower, that's indicating, I don't know why I'm dropping so many damn cards tonight. The Tower is really also indicative of integrity issues, right? Because think about it. The Tower is not built on a solid foundation. It can't stand the test of time because that foundation is not right. And so I think that both parties recognize that there's integrity issues. Oh my gosh. There we go. I really want to get these cards. All right, yeah, self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. And the shadow work is, you know, this kind of stuff over here. This, whoever's lying, cheating, thieving, sneaking around, doing stuff on the DL, taking more than they're giving, not really creating a solid foundation from which to build, that needs to be worked on. And again, it was easier because they were indulging in something. This card is saying the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So for some of you, there was actual cheating going on. It might have involved somebody from your past. I mean, I'm seeing Gemini or Aries here. I'm also seeing the air sign Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but somebody was a snake, big time, very untrustworthy, and they were self-indulgent to a fault. And I'm seeing a runner here, somebody running from responsibilities, a runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, somebody who was all up in their ego. And you know, to me, I've come to understand that this egoic energy is not really about somebody being necessarily egotistical, but it's just very self-concerned. What about me? What about me? What about me? What is the shadow energy here in this relationship? Because I'm seeing integrity issues big time. Envious. Well, I kind of saw that over there with the, did it say that? It said competition, look over your shoulder, enemy. It's like almost this, what do I have? What do other people have? And I tell you what, these damn cards all night. All right. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. It's coming up on your side that you're watching somebody. Okay, you're thinking about them, you're looking at them, you're maybe, you know, cyber stalking them. It's coming up on your side, but it's a general reading. It might be reversed. Take it how it applies. But I'm getting this, somebody is like looking at the situation. They're thinking about it. They've got a lot of emotions attached to it. I think that this has brought about some kind of awareness that has really jolted you maybe at some level. What is it with these feelings on Cancer side, these feelings? I just heard emboldened, but I saw empowered. So I don't know, are you trying to figure out how to no, okay, I'm getting very, very strong emotional energy. I don't know if this is like, yeah, I bet it is. Oh, yeah, okay. So this full moon tonight could really be triggering you and all the cardinal signs, okay? Libra is a cardinal sign. We're having a full moon in Libra, okay? So cardinal signs being Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. Very strong feelings. You are having to let go and release something that is just not, and I don't know if somebody's got your attention. Oh, God, jealousy, envious, suspicious, possessive. That's like that second or third time I've gotten that here. Resistant. Is somebody resisting you, or they're closed off? What is the healing advice here? Healing advice for this. I'm not liking this because I'm getting a lot of codependent, counterdependent energies. Again, trust issues coming up. This just flipped. Discipline needs to be cultivated here. I can accomplish what I set my mind to, is what the advice is. And friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So, and balance, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Well, Aquarius got that judgment card. I'm seeing that word again here. So again, that air sign might be an Aquarian that is relevant to you. But I think this is about balancing out emotions. Some of you right now, it's friends that are going to help you with this issue. Others of you, I mean, I feel that the integrity issues have to do with self-discipline, having the strength of character, the ability to tell yourself no, almost to like, right, self-parent yourself. But that could be really hard if you associate no with lack or denial. really hard to tell yourself no. But that's the advice that I'm getting for Cancer. And we are going to move on to the next sign. I see more people joining in. Awesome. Lovely. Welcome. And let's see. Now that we've done Aquarius and we've done Cancer, let me mix it up and see who is next. Leo. Lovely Leo. Okay. That's good. I've got a Leo viewer out of Estonia. So, y'all, if y'all are prayer warriors at all, pray for him. He is so close to that conflict out there in Ukraine and with Russia. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. And they have a lot less freedom out there, so it's not easy what he's going through. Yeah, Holly Atkinson is saying Leo sun. Yep. Awesome. So let's see where this goes for Leo. Let's see what pops up. Who your other person is. Who's your other person? Leo's other person that they've got on their mind. Leo's person of interest. Leo's person of interest. And I have King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If it's not a water sign, it could be really somebody who you would consider to be like an ideal partner, you know, the ideal like husband, father material, you know. Also very sensitive, empathic, healing type of energy for Leo. And I'm getting, with the Judgment card, some decision being made to move on. Somebody is very clear within themselves that that's what they need to do to make progress and get victory in their life, is to withdraw and maybe go single for a while. And it might have to do with an Aries or a very masculine energy. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy here for Cancer's significant other. If you're Cancer male, this, I don't know. I feel like maybe this person perceives that you are withdrawing from them. What are they thinking about? What are they thinking about Cancer? What are they thinking of? All right, I just got that. All right. You got Four of Cups in reverse. So some of you, they feel like you're very dissatisfied with life. Some of them feel that you are emotionally stuck. I just heard displacement, displeased, displacement, displeased. What else do they think about Leo? Dissatisfied, discontent, I don't know. About maybe being alone, okay? There's something like, I think they feel like you have everything you need, yet you're dissatisfied. That you're independent. Some of you that you're discontent with a single life, or if you're not single, they feel like you have everything you need, yet you're still unhappy. Oh dear. Seven of Swords. Again, I'm getting like, I don't know. That's something deep right there. Let me clarify that with a totally different deck. What is that Seven of Swords about? Because I don't know. This is somebody has been sneaking around trying to get. All right, I'm getting some weird messages off of this intuitively. I'm going to pull and see what it shows, but I'm getting here that there's somebody who maybe they're financially well off because they did some shady things, okay? I'm also getting that somebody might be single, but they sneak around a lot and they're still not happy. Some of them is just all up in their head that they think about, they try to come up with plans of how do I get what I want to be happy, to have my needs met. They're very much strategizing. I'm also seeing that some of them are, I lost it. I lost it. Some of them thinking about, okay, I'm going to say this. Maybe thinking about cheating, okay? All right. Let's see, Leo. What's going on for Leo? Oh my God, I got so much coming out. Let me get it all together here. So much coming out for Leo. So it looks like you really want happiness. You have ambitions. You have goals. Some of you, this is about getting that soulmate in your life. You really want that. And again, maybe they're picking up on that you are not happy because you're longing for something. And you've emotionally disconnected from something that's, you know, the action that you've taken is to just like, and I do see some kind of withdrawal there with the Four of Cups, like they see you withdrawn and deeply dissatisfied because you want something. But it's almost like, have you tried to move on from them because you feel that they're not going to give you what you want? There's some kind of action being taken here, and it might involve, again, an Aquarian with the Star card, and then Aquarius, Libra, Gemini with the Knight, and I'm seeing, you know, Gemini again. But I see a decision made with both of these cards. Somebody's very, very decisive about, this is what I want in partnership. And what they want in partnership is, I want a commitment. Okay. I want somebody that's going to come in and give me more of a, maybe a traditional type of life or a traditional commitment. Or if it's not that, it's like you want, somebody who takes a supportive role in your life to be more there for you, okay? And you really long for this, and you're really trying to, I think, bring your actions in alignment with your feelings and your goals. But doing so means having to kind of walk away from somebody. There's trust issues here between the two of you. And it might have to do with dependency issues, that somebody doesn't know if they can rely upon another or depend on another. So again, going back to that collective card draw that I did from the very beginning, I guess I'm just going to be getting up and down from my chair all night tonight because these cards keep falling out on me. But, you know, that came up in the collective reading that, right, for all of us collectively, we're dealing with this trust issue. And there's scarcity of, I don't think I'm going to get my needs met here. And people are maybe stubborn and not really giving themselves to things because they're afraid, well, if I give to you, what am I going to, you're going to take from me and I'm not going to have anything. And again, it circles back to this trust issue. Okay. What are their feelings towards Leo? What are their feelings? Oh, goodness. Regret. Holy crap. Okay. So unsure. person has a lot of doubts, okay? They're not really confident in this connection. I think this person is very preoccupied mentally with having enough. And if they perceive that they're not going to get progress in their life, then they're going to make a decision to move on alone. And it's like, it's kind of a control issue. Like, I need to stay on track with my life. I'm sorry, but I'm not confident in this connection being able to move me forward. I hate saying that. What about you? What about Leo? What about Leo? That just flipped. Confidence. I think that what you're confident about is that you want a relationship that is supportive. I don't know if this person is afraid of you depending on them. This is kind of a vibe I'm getting off of this card. Like, you want somebody that you can depend upon, but they don't want to be dependent upon. They want somebody that... It's strange. It's like they want to be taken care of and you want to be taken care of. But it's got to go both. This is kind of a weird message that I'm getting. Both people, I'm getting this vibe like both people are looking at the other person like, well, what are you going to do for me? I don't know. Well, what are you doing for me? There we go again, all over the floor. I don't know what it is. Like, y'all seen me do these readings and they don't fall on the floor like this. I just heard drop it, okay? There's something y'all gotta drop, all right? You gotta drop something. If some of you, the longing, all right? Yearning for someone or something in your life. And I think there's some kind of anger or irritation about it. And maybe coming across brash, at least in the way that you communicate. That's an interesting message. What is the advice to heal this? Advice to heal this for Leo. Is this whole reading going to be me picking up cards off the floor? There we go. Grief, gratitude. I don't know. I'm being brought back to this, you know, regretful, right? Somebody is definitely feeling like an opportunity was lost, all right? Maybe wanted it to work out, but just didn't have the confidence in it. It looks like you had confidence in it, but irritated and angry because this person didn't put their confidence in it, you know? And, you know, somebody here needs to work on, I guess, being grateful for the opportunities that are coming up. And there's that trust, again, trust. Hey, huge message, Leo. My God, it came up twice. Actually, no, it came up 3 times. We go back to the collective reading. Do you see this? This is huge. Like, if I say nothing else, this is it. This is the main thing. Trust, okay? But what can you put your trust in? And can people put trust in you? Okay, because I'm getting, and here's fear, oh my God, which at the foundation, which is the opposite, right? It's like fear versus faith. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I just heard do it afraid. Do it afraid, okay? And I feel like so reckless to say that, but I'm just honoring what I'm hearing, okay? By the way, I feel like just, you know, Spirit has been working with me on similar things as well, because I feel like in my younger years, I would just like trust naively or love blindly and got into a lot of trouble. And now in my older years, I'm just so guarded about everything that, and a lot of people are. And it's like, now you're like, well, where's the love? Well, and I can't really point my finger at them because there's like, you know, 4 fingers pointing back at me because I'm doing the same thing, you know, because I am afraid of people exploiting me or whatever. I'm not living out of love as many are. And it's a tragedy what's happened to us. So whatever the trust issues are for you, Leo, I really feel like Spirit is asking you to work on that this full moon. All right, let's move on. Let's get to the next sign. And yeah, Libra. Yeah, Sigma's saying shaking my head, so sad. I know. It is like emotional work has to be done here. Trust issues. It's not just Libra. It's not just Leo. It's the collective. My God. You know, remember this is a general reading. So take it as it applies, but let's get into Libra and find out about their person of interest. Who is their other person? Oh, this is somebody where there's been a breakdown of communication. There's been some delays, lack of progress, miscommunication. Might have been a distance issue. And I am seeing somebody having a lot of burdens here, maybe responsibilities. There may have at times been one-sided give and take, and there's a need to be balanced about that. But I'm also seeing this issue with the Temperance card of patience, needing to practice more patience. And remember that came up in the collective reading where we're all collectively being asked to be more patient. Now, this could be a Sagittarius or a Cancer that is relevant here, but there's some heaviness here about somebody needs to do some heavy healing, and that might have been why you couldn't get progress with them, or why there was some miscommunication issues going on, or delays in getting some kind of pushback. I don't know, delays in getting forward movement. Somebody giving up on waiting. It was just became too heavy. But I do see, you know, Spirit is here trying to like help heal and balance the situation out. Somebody might have really taken on more than they can handle, than they can bear on their own, and they need to drop some burdens. They need to let something go in order to really heal and balance out this situation. What do they think about Libra? What do they think about Libra? What is Libra's person of interest? Think about them. Oh, well, I mean, well, they're thinking about you. They might even be looking at you on your social media. They might suspect that you're looking at them on their social media. They might think that you think a lot. Have this like restless energy. Anything else? Yeah. They think about the partnership. They think about, you know, decisions being made in this union. They think about, I'm seeing agreements being made, promises being made in this union. Might be a Gemini as relevant. Now I'm seeing possibly Capricorn. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. I do see a lot of chemistry here, a lot of fire and passion, okay? And I think that when they think of you, they remember back to that connection. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of sex here. I'm not gonna lie, okay? What does Libra think about their person of interest? Yeah, I feel like this person remembers you fondly, like if this is a lover, and I suspect that it is, a sexual partner. They remember a lot about the good sex times, okay? For you, I think that, you know, you remember positively some things about this person. Perhaps maybe saw some things though, you know, that you got really clear on some things about this person, but I think for the most part, it's a very optimistic. Some of you, if you went on outings with this person, you went on little vacations or little getaways, or you remember those times fondly. But I do feel like for some of you, you might have felt like you had to emotionally disconnect to get the clarity, to get the happiness, to go after happiness in your life, okay? Yeah, I feel like some of you disconnected. Either they disconnected from you emotionally or you disconnected from them emotionally. It's almost like somebody had to pull back to get healed on something or get some kind of clarity about something. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Wow, I'm being brought back to this. Some of them feel like, because notice the ropes around those hands. And these people are chained here. Like, I think this person feels like they're weak around you. Wow, Libra. Libra, I'm getting this vibe here that this person is really into you, but you emotionally disconnected from them. That's very sad. Like, I'm not taking sides, but this person is very attracted to you, very soul tied to you. They feel weak in your presence. There's something about you that really gets their attention. It really grabs their attention. Yet they don't feel in control when they're around you. I see that with the Powerless card and the Devil card. They do not feel like they're in charge at all. And there's some anger about it. There's some frustration about that. I don't even think that they feel that they're free to do anything about it, though. It's like they're powerless in a situation they can't stand. Oh, God. I mean, I'm not trying to put guilt on anybody here, but these cards are telling me that this is a lot. Okay, I don't want to speak too soon. Let me see how you're feeling about this. Discouraged. Deterred. Somebody knocked you off your little happy horse. Look at this kid. This kid's, you know, this is you riding happy horse out in the sunshine, and somebody knocked you off your ride, you know, like, what happened here? I'm wanting to kind of pull some cards and figure out what the heck happened. Like, why did you disconnect? Why did you pull away? I guess this person was frustrating you and you were trying to take your power back. I think some of you are worried about being vulnerable to this person causing grief in your life, and you feel like this is what you have to do to relieve the situation. There might have been boredom. I don't know. Maybe this person just, like, I'm getting almost this unrequited love. Like, ugh. Again, if this is not your reading, it's not your reading, or it might, you know, be a flip thing, but girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happy. happily single, living in the moment, having fun. I just don't think this person made you feel like this is somebody you want to lock it down with. Okay, I think they want to lock it down. They might have felt locked down in your presence. But I just don't think this person really did it for you. I just saw that runner card. Did you run from them? Passion and same chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Both, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Honestly, I feel like the passion is more on their end, okay? It's like they felt, I think, more of a connection than you did, or you might have felt it, but you didn't really allow yourself to go deep in it because you were afraid that this person, if you were to get vulnerable with them, that they were going to cause you some kind of grief in life. You might have talked to friends who said, you know what, you need to get on, you need to pass on this one. Maybe this person was kind of like a project relationship and you're just like, yeah, I need to get closure here and move on from this. Y'all have gotten so quiet. Yeah, the Truth Warrior is here. Yeah, and Daphne is here as well. Good evening. Thanks for joining. Let me see if I can leave with advice for Libra that we're now on. I really feel like sexually this person was hooked on you, okay? But emotionally, you just couldn't open up to them because there might have been something really toxic about the relationship and you knew it and you just didn't want to open yourself up to it. There's guilt again. My God, that's the second time that has come out. This is the emotion that has to get processed. I think with this full moon, like this is what is having to be released. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Do you feel that you are to blame or you're responsible or you are at fault for something? You're not really responsible for this person healing, okay? Maybe they are guilty of something and they need to feel that guilt so that they can grow, you know? Maybe it's not your responsibility to heal them and that's not your fault, you know, because I do see spirit is with them. The angelic realm is helping this person. But again, it's crazy because look at the dichotomy. This is the angelic realm, both of these cards actually, but this is more of the demonic. This is more of the, you know, the angelic realm, where there's spiritual energy surrounding this person, but they've got, right, they've got like, you know, a nice little angel on this shoulder and a little demon on the other, and they've got to figure out, you know, that they've got to go through their own healing process. At the foundation, this might be a self-esteem issue, okay? I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So that's about you seeing your own value, them seeing their own value. But again, if something is shifty with that, maybe because of their own self-esteem issues, they're just engaging in some toxic behavior, and making them and others feel powerless or vulnerable or, you know, whatever. But it's like, that's not your fault. So let's move on. We are finishing up. There's a lot of emotion too for Libra. And we will move on to Taurus. Is T. Witten here? My favorite Taurus viewer. And I'm a fellow Taurus rising, so maybe, God willing, I'll get a message in there. Yeah, I'm really feeling that, you know, that because of the solar energy, it's putting a lot of focus on self and others. So some of you might not be into a relationship reading tonight, but honestly, I can't see how not to have a relationship reading with the sun in Aries and a full moon in whatchamacallit, Libra. All right, so you see Miss Kitty crawling around back there. I hope she doesn't get crazy. All right, Taurus and Taurus risings it is. All right, tell me about Taurus's person of interest. Who is Taurus's person of interest? There we go, Gwen. I know, these cards are out of control tonight. What went onto the floor and landed sideways? Oh, I don't like it. Not a fan. Are some of you trying to avoid a conflict? It's almost like, you know, I'm not really at ease with this. I'm not at peace. I don't want to get in the mix of this, all right? This might have to do with your romantic life. It might have to do with your ideals, your feelings. And there you are, Taurus, could be a Virgo or a Capricorn, but I really feel that's you. Some of you have, you know, well, again, and I see a water sign as well, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I feel there's been some kind of separation here. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, possibly. Some regret. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay. And somebody who's just kind of made a lot of sacrifices and been doing a lot of reflecting on the situation, reflecting on toxicity in their life, maybe involving a Capricorn, maybe having to do with the Pisces. I'm seeing a lot of people here. I'm going to be honest. And with these 5 wands, we're probably not talking about a lot of people, and I have the 5 of Cups, so this might be a family group dynamic, okay? For some of you, it might be a workplace, but I'm getting more of a family vibe. For many of you, your person of interest may be somebody within your family, a family member. And I feel that, you know, you've offered some things to people, you've offered your love to people, and they do see that you've tried to be very practical and down to earth in what you have offered. But perhaps you've had some ideals, you know, that unfortunately brought you into some sober reality checks. I'm seeing with the 3 of Swords, having to do with people's divided loyalties, people not prioritizing you, maybe even outright betraying and putting some kind of divide between you and them. Maybe having to cut people off. I'm hearing estrangement, okay? And again, because this is a woman here who has been through some hard knocks in life, has seen the darker side of people, and just doesn't have time for the BS anymore. I mean, I'm seeing with both of these cards, cutting people out, cutting people off, estrangement, and really putting them aside because of this is what I got to do. This is the practical, grounded thing to do. There's Miss Kitty again. I might have to kick her out of the room. She's getting very active. Or again, just idealistic. Maybe having these ideals about the way that relationships are supposed to be. And unfortunately, what I'm seeing here is it fell very short of that. And that put kind of a wedge between you and this other person or these other family members. I'm seeing a lot of grief here, a lot of regret, and I'm hearing remorse. And somebody really doing a lot of reflecting, and I'm hearing a timeout with this issue. Because of things, somebody feeling that things are just out of their control, things are toxic and they're done with it. Like, they don't want this conflict anymore. They don't want any part of it, okay? That was a long-winded what they think, okay? Let me see about Taurus. Taurus rising. What do you think about this person? So I'm hearing this person is conflict avoidant, and I'm seeing with okay, so what you think of them is Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm getting this like, you can't catch me. And I'm going to deal with this cat, by the way. Let me put her in another room because she's just getting into mischief. Yes, you are, Miss Kitty. Yes, you are. But yeah, I feel like that person, whoever that person is to you, there's a reckless energy. Like you with a Knight of Wands in reverse, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you have this feeling toward them that they're reckless, that they didn't think their actions through. They just came in. I just heard wrecking ball. Yeah, this is a home and family situation for some of you, okay? And I'm seeing children there. I think that you had some plans with this person. But there's some kind of trepidation. Like, I don't know, and it might be a child that is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But yeah, somebody got put out. Back to that word I heard intuitively, estrangement. And I'm seeing it here. And I saw it over here. Estrangement, okay? And maybe somebody had to get put out of this relationship because somebody got the truth. The truth of the matter is that there's just going to be lack or loss with this person. In order to get the victory, you're going to have to, like, I'm not going to get my needs met with this person. I think you got clear with yourself. You hesitated to get involved with them. Might have had to do with money issues, difference of values, but I feel like you felt like you had to lose them in order to win. And that sounds bad the way I said it, but it's almost like you got clear within yourself. There might have been a time when you were not so sure, but eventually you got clear within yourself, like, I can't do this anymore with this individual. How do they feel about Taurus? How do they feel? Oh, they want. With this receptive card, they've got their hands out. They want you to come to them. They want to receive something from you. I think that there's some hostility that you probably still feel towards this person. I don't think that you have any hope in this situation. I'm getting that something like this ship has sunk, all right? Like, it's at the bottom of the ocean. I'm not gonna try to resurrect it, you know? I think that you have compassion for this person, but I do see with this jealousy card, I don't know that it's outright jealousy, but I think that there is a feeling of, you're not loyal to me and I know it. You're not gonna prioritize me and I know it. And I can be compassionate with you, but at the end of the day, I know you're not Team Taurus. And for that reason, you can sit there with your hands out, but I'm very clear that this has got to happen, okay? I think that you're inspired to take a different direction in your life. There's that board card again. Like, I don't really know that much is going on between you and this person. I just feel like somebody's in denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. I don't know if this other person is actually clear on the fact that they got iced out, they got put on hold because of their own toxicity. I don't even know if they're aware of their own toxicity. Anything else? What healing work needs to be done? I'm going to pull, yeah, there we go. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. I personally feel like you're working on that, and that's probably whoever you iced out, you did it because you got clear within yourself that you don't share values with this person, or they're not going to add value, they're not going to prioritize you, they're not going to be loyal. And here's abundance. So I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I think that I feel like you know this, okay? But I think that you came into an awareness that what you want to manifest is not going to be manifest with that particular person. And I think that's a tough pill to swallow. I think that even this person feels to some degree that you may be idolized or idealized, not idle, idealized the relationship, or that your expectations were not grounded, or they were not realistic. Here's a shadow energy, like somebody drinks too much or does drugs, you know. And again, this cold energy I'm getting on their end mostly. I am seeing a little bit on your end because of the lack and loss suffered in this relationship and feeling like you have to put somebody out. But on their end, I'm going to say I really feel the toxicity from them with this Devil card is that they're self-medicating. There's some kind of cowardice going on where they don't want to address the issues going on in the relationship. I think that they're in denial about relational issues, and I think you're really clear on it. And I am seeing this contrast here of scarcity versus abundance. Didn't that come up in the collective tonight? I think it did. For the collective cards, we were being asked to release the scarcity issue, okay? But there's some dichotomy of what do I have to do to live in abundance? Because if you are surrounding yourself with people who are bringing lack, loneliness, they have totally different value system. I mean, yeah, maybe it is unrealistic to think you're going to get your needs met with them. But this person, honestly, they come across like they're really not self-aware. And they're not doing actually anything meaningful to change the situation. All right, so that wraps up Taurus. And we have 2 more signs left. Aries. Aries it is. Oh, I love me some Aries, though I try not to. God help me, right? God help me. Aries season has just been bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I was so happy to get into Aries season, and I'm like, oh my God, please calm it down. I've had enough of this. Have y'all been enjoying Aries season? I'm getting ready for Taurus season. Like, can we ground things out here? Can we chill it out? Can we calm it down? Please. It's too much all over the board, ping-ponging everywhere. Okay. So, Aries, let's see. Let's see what your person of interest thinks about you. Oh, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. Please show me. Aries, what does Aries person of interest think about them? Who is Aries person of... there we go with the flying cards again. This is like the whole theme of tonight. I don't think I've ever had a night where so many cards have fallen to the ground. And I told you what I heard intuitively. You gotta drop something, okay? Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Oh, this woman knows. She knows. Yep, she knows some stuff. Look at that sword. She's just sitting down. And she's like, come on over here, honey. You know, bring some bullshit. I will cut that shit out. This person doesn't have time for bullshit. They don't have time for bullshit. That's who that person is, okay? They're either an air sign or they're just very clear in the way they think and communicate. No BS. Will cut the BS out. This could be somebody who is divorced, somebody who has had some hard knocks in life. And that's how they got all that wisdom and knowing, is because they've been around. They've been around. They've seen some things in life, okay? Some sober realities. Oh, but they have feelings for you. Look at that. Two of Cups. Ah, so she does have feelings. The Ice Queen has some feelings here. Shocker. Shocker. Tell me more. What do they think about Aries? All right. That came in the reverse, and I feel like there's a lack of confidence here. This person, they're not confident in the connection. I think this person has feelings for you, but they're lacking confidence in the connection. Tell me more about Aries person of interest. And we got, oh, look at that. There's a lot of healing here and a lot of emotion and a lot of stability. And somebody actually maybe wants to, ground out these emotions or settle these emotions, or have a stable environment in which they can give on an emotional level or feel emotionally. There's also something about the communications is very healing. This person might, again, they might have like a lot of water in their chart. They could also be like empathic. They could be a healer. What do they think about Aries? What do they think about Aries? All right, I'm going to ask, what does Aries think about them? What does Aries think about them? What does Aries think about their person of interest? I just don't want to go down. Well, it looks like this person makes you happy. They light you up in some way, but yet at the same time, there's some heaviness here. And it might simply be that you have a lot of responsibilities and obligations and burdens right now. Some of you, there's something that you need to see or heal from. You need to, see the truth of a situation and do some healing work, but there's some heaviness around it. There you are, getting a fresh, brand new start. And this might have to do with a new love. Some of you might have a pattern where if it gets too heavy, you want to start something new. But look what you're rushing right into. A commitment or a marriage for some of you, right? It's a general reading. It's not all messages apply right to you because it's not a private personal reading. But, and I'm seeing a Taurus here as well. So for others of you, this is, if it's not about marriage and commitment, this is about beliefs. Some of you are forming new beliefs, again, maybe having to do with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And somebody getting very clear about, I want a new passionate beginning. Look, that's the phallic symbol. So this is a new sexual union. Very interesting because, and there you are at the foundation, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let me say that on your side of it, I'm not at all surprised. You know, it's happy, happy, happy. And where's my, where's my sex? Where's my passion? Where's my good time? Okay. And I do see here the possibility, like if you're looking for new love or, you know, a new sexual union, or you want to have a fling, if you're about that, you can. But I do want to advise you, some of you, be very careful, because it looks like this new love or this new sexual union, it's either going to develop into a more deepened commitment. For some of you, possibly marriage. For others of you, if that's not the case, this is a union that will really change your beliefs. It's going to affect your beliefs. And again, I am seeing surrounding this new start that this person is maybe going to try to get you to look at some of these heavier issues, or heal this, you know, these heavy issues that have been around you. I'm also seeing somebody bringing in clarity about beliefs, helping you to get clear about your beliefs. For them, I feel, I mean, there's a lot of air energy on both sides, thinking, talking, okay? And the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords is like a very kind of this almost sapiosexual couple, where there's a meeting of the minds, thinking a lot alike, sharing a lot of the same ideas, being chatterboxes, talking a lot, okay? But I am feeling more on the Aries side is a sexual energy. And on the other person's side, I'm seeing more cups. There are wands over there. There are wands over there. But for them, there is more of an emphasis on the emotional and spiritual realm, okay? I do feel that this is coming out, it just came out randomly. Somebody here is not confident, not sure, and I saw that more on their side, a lack of confidence with the Six of Wands in reverse. It might have to do with really opening up and being intimate, being romantic, being passionate. Look at the loving again. Holy crap, 2 loving cards in the same deck, right? It's from the same deck. Loving, loving. And this is more on a kind of a nurturing, like, sense of belonging, being very devoted and tender. This is more on a, you know, passionate, physical level, okay? And I'm being now corrected that, and I hate that, I gotta say, because I want to clarify this, because I don't like it when I hear this with tarot readers. Oh, they're in love with you. They're in love. I'm like, no, they're not. No, they're not. Shit. Not everything's love. Okay? Some things are lust. Okay? Some things are lust with all these damn rods. Okay? I do feel like on a sexual level, I don't, for some of you, again, it's a general reading. Yes, it might be sexual eros type of love, okay? This is more an agape love, all right, over here. But again, somebody is not clear about opening themselves up to this, or discerning between the two, like, I do feel like somebody here feels exhausted with what they've gone through in life, and another person might feel guilty. I've got somebody here dealing with a lot of disappointment and depression, and I think that they're trying to stay safe, okay? They're trying to play it safe, like they don't want to be disappointed anymore. They don't want to go through that depression anymore, and for that reason, they're like, I'm not really sure if I want to open myself up with my feelings and my heart anymore, because I don't want to see any more of this. I don't want any more of these dark days. I want to put that behind me, and I'm tired of this, and I don't want any more of it. And so somebody here might be feeling guilty, like they're responsible, or that they're going to be at fault if they don't deliver. And I want to caution you to guard yourself. I think you and that other person, guard yourself from feelings of resentment and loneliness, okay? Being isolated. Again, why? Somebody, I'm getting shutting down, again, shutting down emotionally, and somebody feeling offended or bitter about it. Like, look, my advice here, particularly with, you know, these air signs showing up on both sides, is that probably the best way to transcend all of this is to air sign it, talk it out, reason with one another, be negotiable, all right? What is the shadow energy here? I think there's a need for healing definitely on the side of your other person. And I feel like Aries has the ability to bring that sunshine and happiness, but there's some kind of void here that somebody's feeling like I'm not getting my cup filled up, and I need the cup being emotional needs, spiritual needs. Somebody's got a void here within them. Anything else? Oh, wow. Somebody's watching somebody. There's that doubt again, and I saw it, and it's more on their side with that in the reverse. That Six of Wands in reverse, okay? This needs to get healed, okay? This issue of, I don't know if I can open up to this. I don't know if I can trust this. I'm not really confident in this. And it can spiral, like if you don't talk through it and work through it, it can spiral into this zone of isolation, alienation, where people just start to pull their energy back because they're filling that void, okay? So the healing advice here is about freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I am definitely seeing it on your end, Aries, with that Sun card. Like, you got it. And with that Fool card, okay, taking that leap of faith, like, wow. Some of you need to take a leap of faith in what you're committing yourself to, okay? But finding commitments that are freeing, okay? And not really looking at commitments as something that is going to tie you down, but is actually going to empower you. Anything else? Any other healing advice for Aries? Any other healing advice for Aries? Any other healing advice for Aries? There we go. Surrender. Wow, what are you holding on to? I can release my need to control. Trust is at the foundation. Sweet Jesus. Who else got that? And you know what? It came out in the collective, right? The collective was given this trust card. So there's a big time message here about needing to I don't know who's doing that. Who's doing that? Somebody's not opening up. Somebody is not opening. Somebody's trying to control something. I don't know. Honestly, I can't tell you in the reading who's doing it, okay? based on the cards alone. Anything else for Aries that they need to work on? Coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Okay? So I said it before with that Queen of Swords and King of Swords. You got to air sign this. You got to talk this through. Have a meeting of the minds. Don't rush it. Like, maybe go grab some coffee together, get some drinks or something, and really like try to relax, right? And maybe have a heart-to-heart about trust, okay? And letting go of control issues in a relationship. You also got clock. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. Honestly feel like both of you have healing, the capacity to heal one another, okay? For you, the healing is here with the truth and the clarity and being really lighthearted in who you are, Aries. Like, you light the place up. You bring happiness to people just in your being, who you are, your fire. You know, you do that. You bring excitement. Holy crap, you know, you bring excitement. This person, on the other hand, the healing that they are offering to this is more on an emotional, spiritual level and an emotional connection. But again, who's open to what? There might be a timing issue where this healing is going to take some time. Maybe, I don't know why I'm getting it takes time for somebody to let down their guard, okay? It takes time for somebody to let down their guard. I think that's about all I have for Aries. And the next sign that we are doing is Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio rising as well. So, yeah, how could we not do Scorpio? Because, I mean, I've been feeling for the Scorpios with the South Node in Scorpio. That's probably not a picnic, ain't gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. I mean, I'm a Taurus rising, and you know, the North Node is in Taurus right now, but I feel still very destabilized by all of that. You know? And I can imagine, and we're fixed. I mean, those are fixed signs, so I can imagine the Scorpios are just probably like holding on for dear life. All right, let's move on, if I can get my stuff straight here for Scorpio. We'll see where this goes, Scorpio. Like I said, it's kind of a relationship reading where we're looking at what's going on between you and another. Because this month there's so much lunar energy highlighting self versus other. But other might not be romantic, or it may be. Let's just be open to it. Let's see where it goes. Tell me who, did I call y'all Aries? We're on Scorpio. Okay, let's see who is on Scorpio's mind. Okay, that was in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. Some of you, this is somebody who has had difficulty moving on. Perhaps you have had a difficult time moving on from them. I see somebody maybe with some emotional baggage here. Has not been able to get on, hasn't been able to make change in their life. Emotionally not able to let go of something that made them happy. Okay. Anything more? Who is this person? This person of significance. You might have worked with them in the past. Again, I'm getting this Three of Pentacles in reverse, where the two of you maybe at some point in time you work together professionally, or maybe it was just social networking, where you two came together. For some of you, if it wasn't like professional or like that, it was more romantic. I can see that. I think what they're having trouble moving on from is that there's a lack of cooperation. They feel like their contribution wasn't valued and appreciated. And I don't know why I'm getting somebody wanted recognition. They wanted to be recognized. I don't know why I'm getting that, okay? What do they think about Scorpio? Nice, happy thoughts. And they might think that, I don't know why I just heard like you're living in the limelight, really? Like they think that everything's great, you got everything going your way. I mean, it might not be. But are you putting on a really good show here? Like, hey, you got it going on. Ooh, look at that. But they're separated. Are like, oh, oh my God. They think that you're happy without them. They think that you're happy with the separation. They might also, if they were not loyal to you and they didn't prioritize you, you put a big, big spotlight on it. I don't know why I'm seeing like an airstrip in the middle of the night, like, you know, the lights. So I don't know, like an airport runway or so. I don't know. I'm seeing a bunch of lights, like it was darkness. It was dark, damn it. It was dark, and you just put some damn lights on that shit. You put a spotlight on it, man. You put a searchlight on that, and you're like, yeah, you're not loyal. Yeah, you're not prioritizing me. And you put separation between the two of you, and that you're now happier for it. That's the way they see that. I'm sorry. My God. My God, what is that? Okay, here we go with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Like, bam, you bumped out of there. Like, you didn't even waste any time. You're like, yeah, this ain't making me happy. I'm gonna drive a wedge between this. Like, ain't nobody got time for it, you know? What do you think about this person? I'm almost getting this vibe, like, I don't know. This person just thinks, like, damn, you know, like you came and went. You came and went. And you didn't feel anything about it. Okay, so for you, I'm getting the Devil card in reverse, and that's about you breaking free from any limitations. And Seven of Cups in reverse. Well, I mean, you know, maybe they were one of your options. And with the Four of Swords in reverse, I don't know. I think that you just, there was some kind of inertia there, like, I don't know. I'm getting a kind of different messages here. Like, you might have, again, this person was an option to you. You might have been dating. Some of you had dating different people, but you dropped them as an option because it was the same thing, okay, over and over. And like, and some of you might not have seen this person clearly in the beginning, but I think the more that you sat and thought about it and meditated on it, the more you were like, you know, I am releasing this. Like, I'm not going to idealize this person or this situation. This is going nowhere. I'm not going to be able to heal this. This is just toxicity that I need to get away from. I'm not going to be able to fix this. This is all illusion. This is smoke and mirrors. I'm not even going to try to fix this. I'm just going to I'm going to get free from this, is really, Let me see. What is the toxicity here? What is the toxicity here with that you are getting free from? Somebody's childish behavior. And again, unavailable. Somebody was unavailable, which I did see over here. Like, this person was not really being loyal to you, and you bumped the hell out of there. You saw it for what it was, and you just bumped the hell out. Or they, okay. And you're like, yeah, I'm not going to open up to this. I'm not going to open up to this. Scorned. Might have pissed you off too. Y'all know how y'all can get, you know, you get your little stinger out, right? Get the stinger out. What was going on here? What was going on in this union? What was going on in this union? The Grim Reaper. This relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. This is a very scorpionic vibe, right? Where it's like a death rebirth cycle. And the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder. The other woman. Oh, wow. Was this like some kind of cheating dynamic? Adultery? Somebody here saw the truth, okay? You know, it might have been cheating. It might have been another woman. Somebody got pissed and was like, yeah, I got the memo. You're not available. You're acting like a damn child. I'm breaking free of this. This is at the bottom. Passion. Insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. So again, if this was a three-party situation, at least two people had some, and again, I'm seeing more on your side, Scorpio, that there was some chemistry that you felt with somebody because of that devil card in reverse. You might have felt really at peace and content and centered, or at least now you do, now that you got free of that. But in the moment, somebody felt like, damn, which direction is this going in? And I feel like you had to find your peace out of that. And get some inspiration to take on something new in your life. What about them? What do they feel? What do they feel? Oh, wow. Stressed out. Stressed out. I think that they saw something that was pretty stark about disloyalty and, yes, maybe cheating or whatever. And I've got the confidence card that came out in reverse where somebody lost their confidence. Free. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm honestly getting this vibe like, you know, you breaking free and them like, I'm out too. I don't know. It's like both ways, okay? Somebody wants something that they can put more hope into, okay? There's a desire to be able to hope for bigger things than this, and it's no mystery as to why, because I feel like both parties, there's some kind of I want my freedom focus. Like each person wants to just do their own thing. And again, it might have been a domino effect where it didn't start out like that for you or didn't start out for them. But when the whole dynamic came in where it became blatantly obvious somebody's not being prioritized here, because I don't know, maybe they just want to be a free bird. Somebody wants to be a free bird. They don't want to be caged in a relationship or whatnot. Then that's when you're like, well, I'm going to free myself from this. It's time to get a new, right? I think this is like, time to just do something new. Okay, let me see what the emotional advice here. Doubt. And didn't I see that before? There's just a lack of confidence. Yeah, with that confidence card in reverse. It was showing up more on their end, but I think that somebody didn't have full confidence in the union. And that created a lack of confidence in the other person. I am being brought back to the collective card reading, you know, about trust, okay? For you. It's coming up for a lot of these signs, but people are really grappling with this. This is coming into relationships and choking out any hope that there would be in this union, because people are not aware of how their own confidence issues are mucking up their relationships. There's also some issue with perseverance here, like being able to endure challenges, being able to work through, talk through, heal through these self-doubts or doubt in the relationship. I think that whatever ending has come, whatever separation, because I definitely saw a separation here with that Three of Swords, and you breaking free from it with that Devil in reverse. I feel like this is an opportunity for you to transform things in a positive way. All right. So I am done now with Scorpio, and I covered, let me go back over. I covered Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Cancer, Aquarius. And those were based on the signs that were requested, yes, on my community page. And I see that Sigma says, it says on your community page, ask for requested sign. If you can do Gemini, be cool, but it's okay if you're past time. Okay, I appreciate that. Sigma, are you still here? And I see I want my MTV. Oh, I know that name. I know who you are. Yeah, Team Aqua was first out of the gate tonight. Is Sigma still here, by the way? Raven is here saying, I'm also from Texas. I only have 5,000 people in my town. I know, I'm living in a small town too, and it's really hard, really hard. Like, I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. And then I've lived off and on my adult life in Austin, so I'm used to, like, and I had no idea till I moved out here. It's different. It's really different, you know, and I was talking to my daughters about it, and we were like, yeah, we're kind of encountering issues and problems for better or worse. Yeah, there's pros and cons to everything, right? But I mean, there's limited opportunities out here, which I was not conscientious of in the big city, because it was normal for me to just, there's so many opportunities in a big city. It was so normal to me. And then you come out here and it's like, you feel the lack of that and not having it, especially in the dating pool, you know. My daughters are feeling that too. So, okay, Sigma is here, and all right, so I will squeeze in at the last minute. I will squeeze in Gemini for Sigma. Okay, that's all I'm gonna squeeze in for now. And I apologize, because I know I have Pisces viewers out there, and we didn't do Pisces. I know I have Capricorn viewers out there, and we didn't do Capricorn. But like I said, I will do it generally based on what is requested. And if you want to request, you got to put it out on my community page. You got to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Okay. So we are on to Gemini. I haven't done Gemini in a long time. I think this is going to be the first time in eons that I have done all 3 air signs, because as I mentioned before, even though I'm an air sign Aquarius, I don't know why, but those are like the Libra and Gemini videos have been my least viewed. It's really bizarre to me. It's been like that for years. I don't know why. I have not been able to connect with fellow air signs. No clue. No clue. But moving on, let's see about your person of interest. And what I have here is they are holding back. Might be a cheapskate. Might be stingy. Somebody is really protecting themselves, okay? Gemini, this other person is not given to this anymore. Not giving, not giving. That's in the reverse. So somebody, you know, with the 4 of Cups in reverse, very discontent, and that's why they're holding back. But with the 6 of Swords, it also came in reverse. They're having trouble moving on, okay? There's some unfinished, like, it's kind of this, and it might have to do with money. I don't know, you know, if they agree to pay for something, or maybe you're on a lease together or a business agreement and they just can't dip out. They got to pay before they leave. There's something they got to answer to or do before they can totally move on. And they might be really pissed about, I don't want to say pissed, but there's something that has them down about that. Like they want to get out of the situation. They want to move on, but on an emotional level or maybe more on a material level, they can't. They can't just dip out of there. But I think there's a lot of disappointment about somebody holding back, or they're holding back because of the disappointment and they want to move on, but they can't quite move on. And it looks like they're deciding they're going to be single, you know, is what they're trying to be single, okay? They're trying to go it alone and be self-sufficient. What do they think about you? What do they think about you, Gemini? Well, they think that, you know, you're about your happiness and your satisfaction, and that maybe you're going out, having drinks, having a good time, partying with friends, indulging in some respect, and like you got what you wanted. You got the victory. You got what makes you happy. They feel like you won. And that you're very clear about your happiness and going after it and getting what you want out of it. How do you feel about them? I am seeing 10 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So you might have felt like this is somebody you could actually build a life with. Yet there's something about them. There was not cooperation here. Like, I'm getting some kind of weird vibe, like you felt like, oh, I could do something with, we could be something. We could be like a power couple. Yet at some level, they're not, or you're not, somebody's not cooperating with the other person. There's a lack of working together. And it's kind of bizarre. Why? Because, I mean, it looks like you share values. My gosh, look at that. It's a partnership. There you are, Gemini. Was this you not cooperating with them about something? This looks like they could have been a really powerful partnership, but there was a lack of cooperation here. Why? Somebody made a decision. I'm not going to work with this. I'm not gonna, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So there could have been arguments. There could have been communication problems, disharmony, maybe having to do with home, family issues. Again, something was just not stable and not flowing on the home front, having to do with home, family issues, maybe children. And somebody really wanted the victory in this issue. Somebody wanted the attention, the recognition. They wanted to win, you know. But I feel like, again, like if there were arguments, the arguments were like coming from this place of, I gotta win, I'm gonna get my way, you know. And at the foundation, there's this Queen of Cups here. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I am feeling this real like motherly energy, this loving energy. So I think that there was a lot of feelings here and love, yes, and maybe somebody wanting to give more to a family dynamic, or at least this nurturing, this sense of home and belonging and all of that. They wanted to have the victory with this, but I don't know why I'm getting like that you were not really cooperate. I don't know why I'm getting that. And now they're holding back. The snake, man, there's a lot of signs that are getting this card. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. I am seeing two women here. I'm seeing a single woman, Nine of Pentacles, might be a Virgo. I'm also seeing a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I'm seeing Gemini. I don't know, some person just felt like, I can't give to this. There's some kind of disappointment to where they felt like, I'm just going to have to go be by myself. And again, I think it might be a trust issue with the snake card. Holy crap, really, really. All right, we're going to start over because there's no way I'm taking that. But you know what? I did see healthy choices landed upright. So I will take the healthy choices card. Oh my God, heartbroken. I'm going to leave it at that right there. Okay, so I'm going to say, you know, and this is a lot about making a decision. Okay, yes, maybe in a partnership. That I'm making a decision that, yeah, we could be something, we could be the power couple, but I'm not gonna collaborate with you on this. Because somebody here felt like that was the healthy choice to make. They felt like it was the self-loving decision to make. Like they have to honor themselves. They have to acknowledge what is going to make them happy over the long term. And I think that whatever made this individual person happy, like what they wanted, it probably hurt the other person and it caused some kind of separation here with a heartbroken card. So yeah, somebody's feeling very lost and they're grieving and they're mourning this. And I absolutely see, I think it's more on their side, okay? And I think maybe they're holding back and not showing you how hard it is to move on and how deeply disappointed they are. There might be some jealousy as well, like they really wanted this, but it's not gonna, like there's something they want from you or you want from them that is the other person. If they gave it to you, they would be dishonoring their own selves, their own values, okay? And now because you're not cooperating and adding value in the way that they want, they're just holding all they're holding back everything. It's a domino effect. Like, okay, you're not going to add value. I'm not going to add value. Why should I? You know, it's sad. What is the shadow energy here? What is the shadow energy here? Okay. You know, these cards are not coming out. I'm going to pull what's peeking out. Somebody's just going through the motions. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that scorned card. Next to that snake. Oh, they're really hurt. They really hurt. Oh my God. And again, if you don't see it, it's because they're just going through the motions and they're really holding back and not showing you. That's sad. That's really sad. Like, this person is, I think they're trying to work through the heartbreak and the disappointment, because I think there probably was a lot of potential, and I think that you saw that potential, but there's something they wanted from you that was gonna, you had to compromise yourself. You had to betray yourself in order to give them what they wanted. This is like the third sign to get this card, bored. Like, yeah, I don't know, but I'm feeling it, a little bit of a different vibe off of it, that, again, this holding back emotionally and kind of hiding their feelings, or not really fully opening up about how bad this hurts. They're apathetic, you know, about the situation, and maybe even a bit jaded. They might be coming across to you like they're not interested, okay? How do they feel? How do they feel? Yeah, but deep down, they're really stressed out. Look at the contrast. La-di-da, nothing going on here, just staring at a wall, don't mind me. But internally, about to blow a cork, you know? I think because they feel powerless to the situation, like they know they can't fix it, but they are maybe trying to hold out hope that maybe if they, maybe with their single life, or if they act like they don't care, that maybe you'll change your mind, okay? I'm seeing on your end, there's something unfulfilling here or dissatisfied. Okay, or it might be them. You got to flip it how it is, how it relates. It's a general reading, but I'm getting, it's popping up on your side that there's something about this that is not satisfying you, or you're not going to be satisfied if you do this. And it might also be that because of this breakdown of that's gone on between the two of you, where maybe one or both of you is going through a very difficult time in life, a transitory time in life, you are, without them there, you are feeling unfulfilled. You're feeling depressed. Like, I don't know, if you let them go, or whoever did the letting go, like, it might have been the right thing to do, the self-loving thing to do. Yet doing that has left somebody feeling really, really empty. I feel both people here are down about this. And there's a desire to have this, look, I'm getting this very mother-child energy, this maternal energy. And it may or may not have anything to do with home and family. I did see a 4 of Wands there, where it might have to do with that, okay? But I think for many of you, if this is a relationship, this is more about nurturing, reassuring, consoling one another. And that can be hard, you know, if you have to like let go of somebody because it's the right thing to do, trying to, like, I don't know, is it like letting somebody down gently, letting somebody down easily, and saying, listen, I love you, but I also love me. And me making the loving decision for myself is also making a loving decision for you. Because if I end up agreeing to something that I really don't agree to in my heart of hearts, eventually it's going to come out and it'll tear us apart anyway. So the most loving thing to do is to respect and honor the truth between us. Imagination here. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect in my mind. So some of you are maybe coping through tapping into this kind of, I don't know, imagining the possibilities for you, trying to be hopeful that something else is going to open up for you. And I am seeing gratitude is another emotion that you need to kind of tune into more, where you're thankful for the opportunities, right? Definitely with that Queen of Cups, if this was somebody that came into your life and put you more in tune with your emotions, your empathy, your sensitivities, your spirituality, if they brought some level of healing to you, there's a need to have gratitude for that. But I am seeing there's a loneliness issue here with this separation, okay, or the disconnect. This is saying, I know that I'm never alone. So I don't know why, but I'm kind of getting two people talking to each other and saying, you know, I'm not abandoning you. I'm not leaving you. Just because we are going in two different directions, it does not mean that you're being abandoned. I don't know, is this my Aquarius talking? Can we still be friends? Right? A lot of people say, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, that's my Aquarian showing. Let's remain friends. Maybe some people you shouldn't, okay? It's a general reading. You got to take it how it applies. But I did see a lot of feelings there, and I did see a lot of potential there. And there's some hurt. There's some hurt over what you need to do and what you want to do are just like maybe just not in alignment. I'm so sorry, Gemini. But I hope that I have helped in some way to give some advice. Okay, and so, yeah, I am going to cut it off at this point because I have done, I think, 8 signs. Yeah, so if I missed your sign, and who did I not do? I did not do Capricorn. I did not do Pisces or Gemini. No, I didn't do Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo. Yeah. So, that's you. I'm sorry, but as I've said before, and I will say it again, if you want me to do your sign, you gotta subscribe, hit the bell to get all notifications so that when I do go live again, which will be every new moon and every full moon, you can comment on my community page and you can let me know, hey, I want you to read my sign. Okay? That's how we work it. All right, I am going to sign off now, and I'm wishing you guys all the best. Till next time, y'all be blessed.